paint time. Bring the paint time.
Fans live for games like this one.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Lauri Markkanen.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is out there with the Beast. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, in it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Collier out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Filipowski in at the 5
After this game, I will play three-point contest smiling face with sunglasses.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Here's Collier. Markkanen in the corner. That three off the mark. Pass to the Beast. From deep, Reeves. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Reeves has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. Clarkson for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
James, the pass to the Beast. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Markkanen looking it over. Pass to Collins. 7-foot shot. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
And James throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Pass to the Beast. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the beast. And he lays it straight in. And Greg, what about NP? For the first time, he's been named an all-star reserve.
And I couldn't be happier for the young man. He deserves it. A testament to his work ethic. And, man, what a player he's become.
Here's Collier, and it's denied. Reeves into the lane. Pass to James. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Markkanen dishes to Clarkson. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Will it go? His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
James finds Doncic. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Pass to Collier. Clarkson against Reeves. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers leading by 8. Inside, deflects the pass. Reeves outside. Here's the beast. He's guarded by Markkanen. And a wide open look for James. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Collier. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The 3 from LeBron. Cans it from downtown. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pass to Filipowski. Now Clarkson. Right side Markkanen. Fade away. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for John Collins. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Doncic. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 15. Dunn outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fires the 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Hachimura against Clarkson. Outside Markkanen. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Out left to the wing. Hachimura against Markkanen. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Martin, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Here's Doncic. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The Beast out there with LeBron James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz trail by 15. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Jazz had quite a performance. He scored 25 points and wore the defense down with his three-point shooting. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
The Beast. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clarkson outside. Back to Martin. Clarkson finds Martin. And that one good from Clarkson.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to the Beast. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. LeBron, no good. Jazz trail by 13. Martin's in the post, defended by Jones. They set the screen. Here's Clarkson, and he jams it with authority.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take-charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Jones, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Sexton. Now here is Martin. Still without a basket. And it's Sexton penetrating. 6 to shoot. George looking over the floor. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 14. Doncic passes to LeBron. From the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they know what this team is. Some would say they've overachieved, but I feel like they've proven themselves thus far.
Filipowski passes to Collins. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Outside, Sexton. Shot from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot. Sexton's got 5 now.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Here's Doncic. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. He's got 12. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jazz trail by 19. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Doncic passes to the Beast. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Vanderbilt's checked in for Derek Jones. Hachimura comes in for Austin Reeves. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Luka Doncic. Releases. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That one on Filipowski. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Beast. Hayes, no good on the free throw.
And they're
Jazz. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action in just a minute.
The Sixers getting bit by the injury bug. The absence of Maxey really affects what they can do offensively. They rely on his play.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
That is more than enough of a
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Clarkson is out there with Collier. And it's Filipowski in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Markkanen. The quick look, no good that time. And Los Angeles guys shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And it's James missing.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And Markkanen drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Doncic passes to the Beast. On the wing, Reeves. He's covered by Clarkson. Puts up a 3. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 11 points.
There it is. With Reeves, you don't have to worry about his confidence.
Jazz trail by 17. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Pass to Collins. Here's Collier. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Clarkson outside.
Hey, who's watching them? Ball.
Over Reeves. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Doncic passes to Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. He's got 14.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And the Jazz call time here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Reeves against Clarkson. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hey, right there.
Here's the Beast. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Utah has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Markkanen. What a terrific move that was. Markkanen's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Doncic passes to the Beast. Pulls it up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Beasts got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Collier. Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Collier. Clarkson is screen on Doncic. Collier, that's good.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Los Angeles leading by 21. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Count it. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura out there with LeBron James. And it's the Beast. And it's Doncic in a point guard.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
the name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Here's the Beast. Here's Hayes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hayes has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Sexton. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura down low. A second chance effort. And it's Doncic missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Jacks up a 3. Sends the ball no good. Lakers leading by 22. Pass to Doncic. Here's the Beast. In a wide open look for Hachimura. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And here's Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 6th assist on the night.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's James. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. James has got 20 points.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
With the step back, here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 23. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And Sexton has it in the corner. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Jazz making a change here. Collins is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Reeves is checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. Reeves can't hit. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. From outside the arc, the Jazz again can't hit it. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
George with the ball. Pass to Sensabaugh. From about 16, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Lakers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The Beast passes to LeBron. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. It's good from about 19 feet. James has got 24 points.
Now understand this, when LeBron James entered into the league in 2003, that's when lots of players were actually taking mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Driving inside. And that one drops. Sensabaugh's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
James. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 5th rebound in this one. George passes to Collins. Good. 11 points for John Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
And Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's George. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's a screen by Collins. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's the Beast. Takes the 3. Collins grabs the miss. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Here's Doncic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. And he dunks it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. The rebound by the Jazz. Hendricks has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the Lakers with possession here. Doncic kicks to Hayes. Pass to the Beast. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Hayes the pass to James. Off target with his 3. And here's Utah. To the right side. Pass to Sensabaugh. Sexton with it. Here's Hendricks. No good on the triple. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Look out there, MP.
So guys, our All-Star Weekend starts now.
Thanks for joining us
Let's
for the
play.
NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
Now the starting group for the sophomores. Holmgren is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Miller in at the 2-guard spot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Good on the shot.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Now, Miller, after the missed 3 from the Beast. Pass to Lively. Down low, Wembanyama. Misses off the right iron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Edey gets the bucket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Pajemski. Miller outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Miller. No good with the triple. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Pajemski.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Pass to Edey. Here's the beast. They set the pick. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Pajemski. Trailing by 2. Here's Lively. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's the floater. Collier. That's good.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Now here is Miller. Lock at 6. And that's a foul called on the beast. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the sophomores with it. Trailing by 2. And that's a foul called on the beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Lively the pass to Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Rookies with the ball. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try.
Many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court for the sophomores as the second quarter gets underway. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Black in at the point. Knocks it loose. Yes, to Castle. Here's Sarr. For 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Thompson right side. Jaquez outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Whitmore throws it down.
Well, there's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Here's the beast. Pass to Edie. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Thompson slams it home.
We see some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The rookies on offense. Here's the Beast. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. The Beast's got 6.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Whitmore. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Whitmore's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Collier. Pass to the Beast. Sarr with it. Here's Castle. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Wembanyama. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Edie gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The sophomores on offense. Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Collier. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the sophomores. Pajemski's coming in for Asar Thompson. Now Whitmore, shot clock at 6. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Collier. Here's the Beast. He's got 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Black. Pass to Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The rookie's making a switch here. Ware's checked in, and then for the sophomores. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Whitmore, and Miller's subbed in for Black. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wembanyama. And here is Holmgren. Over Sarr. Holmgren can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's the Beast. He's defended by Pajemski. Pass to Sarr. This one for 3. McCain's shot is off. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Pajemski with it. Rebound by the rookies. Here's the Beast. He's got 9. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Miller outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That gives them the lead. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
So both teams making some changes here. First half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Edey out there with Sarr. Then it's Collier. And it's the Beast. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the rookie's 5.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's the Beast. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The rookies shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Pass to Holmgren. Pajemski on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen. Pajemski finds Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And it's Collier missing. The sophomore is on offense. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Lively. Fires the 3. Shot by Pajemski, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the 2nd half. Here's Collier. Now Sarr. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the Beast. Yep, that one goes. The Beast's got 12 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Wembanyama from distance.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
The Beast passes to Sarr, and Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Black's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. McCain's shot is off.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lively the pass to Holmgren. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Castle's checked in for the rookies. Here's Collier. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's the Beast, defended by Holmgren. The Beast passes to Collier. Here's the Beast. Pass to Castle. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's Black. He has yet to score. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside. Wembanyama has gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. Pass to the Beast. Here's Castle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Black. Wembanyama outside. Lively, no one around him. Misses the 3. Pass to the Beast. Here's Castle. The rookies need to get a shot off here, so they take the lead. The Beast's got 15.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
For 3, Holmgren goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Back 80 picks one up.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the sophomores. And both free throws good for Lively. Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. To the wing right side. Here's Castle. The 3. Sophomores grab the miss. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Rookies with the ball. 6-point lead. Taking a look at the sophomores. Black is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Wembanyama outside. Trying to find Whitmore. Gets it to him. Sinks the triple.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
to McCain. Sarr with it. Here's the beast. 5 on the clock. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And the sophomores with possession. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Black.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's the beast. Pass to Collier. Offline with his 3. Collier's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. On the wing, Hawkins. Here's Whitmore. Wembanyama, right side. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Wembanyama.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Here's Collier. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Whitmore. And McCain pulls it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Sarr. Hawkins with the steal. Now Whitmore. Can't hit from the elbow.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
In the corner, it's Sarr. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 7-point rookie lead.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hawkins bounce pass. Whitmore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the rookies. The Beast's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Sarr. Pass to McCain. From about 19 feet. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And a new group in here for the sophomores. Holmgren, he's checked in for Jaime Hawkins. Derek Lively comes in for Thompson. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Black. Pajemski with it. Pass to Miller. Wembanyama sets a screen for Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Zach Edey picks one up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Collier. And a wide open look for Shaw. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. And that'll be his third foul so far. Now, Wembanyama. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's the beast. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's the beast. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And the sophomores with possession here. Down low. Wembanyama down low. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's the beast. Lively defending. Shots good by the beast.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Oh, good on the 3. Wembanyama down low. Good work there as it goes. Wembanyama's got 15 points here in the second half.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
To the paint. 1:21 left in the game. Bajemski with it. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Clock at 6. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing. And Lively pulls it down.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he would like. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
Not the results he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this away.
Pass to Pajemski. And Benyama outside. The three won't fall. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by the sophomore. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That one, no good. And so it's the rookies who come out on top here.
I can't say enough about how well all of these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Subscribe by slightly smiling face.
D about to tear the roof off.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 3. Here's Jokic.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East. Pass to Embiid. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Good defense by Jokic. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Pass to Davis. Some nice passing here by the West. Fader on the way, and that one's good. Jokic.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be...
No shot! Watch it, Connor!
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, LeBron's checked in for Jokic. And it's the Beast in for Edwards. Mitchell against Booker. It's tipped and stolen by James. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Runs in the pass to Embiid. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Booker. Count it.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. Takes a 3. The Beast can't hit.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Brunson with it. Nothing on the board. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Davis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the beast. 6 to shoot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The East All-Stars on offense, trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The West grabs the miss. Now here's James. Back to Booker. Here's the beast. Antetokounmpo defending. The beast can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And here's the West with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the beast. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The West leading by 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander hasn't made one yet. That one goes. Count it.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Runs in the pass to Embiid. Off target from outside. Pass to the beast. James outside. Here's the beast. The 3 from Davis. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The East trail by 5. On deep, Brunson. West All-Stars with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots it. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket. And here's Embiid. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. West All-Stars lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. With some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama. Sabonis comes in for Kevin Durant. The Beast, he's checked in for Doncic. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for John Morant. We've got Brown, Damian Lillard out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Tatum, and it's Embiid in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edwards.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
The three from Tatum. The three from Tatum.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now the West with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lillard from outside, and the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. On the wing, James. Pass to the Beast. Booker with it. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Here's Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. The East All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for Tatum.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Brown. And so Tatum nails them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Antetokounmpo passes to Embiid. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And additionally, they're doing a terrific job getting to the line tonight, and they're turning all those trips into early points.
And he knocks down the first one.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And Embiid drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
The Beast can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The East trail by 16. Antetokounmpo finds Towns. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns sets the pick for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. West All-Stars out in front, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of... making a switch. Mitchell's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got James. Morant is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's the Beast. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Embiid with a screen on Morant. Brunson against Morant. Brunson scanning the floor. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Towns. Good ball movement here by the East. And Brunson throws it down.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
1:25 left to play in the third. The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 6.
Hi, Arshad. Again, thanks, man. Thanks for supporting.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Slightly smiling face.
No good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to James. Wembanyama, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shots good by the Beast.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Big fan for sure, sir. Winking face moment.
Rejection by Wembanyama.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Thank you for supporting, man. Don't call me, sir.
Fires for 3, and the West.
How's this three-pointer? Tell me. Do you like it?
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Nice.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot
goes in.
That's 12 points for Giannis.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but
Thank
he's
you,
going to
man.
have to
Thank
do
you.
even more if they want to have a chance to get
Smiling
back in.
face with half eyes.
And So it's the West All-Stars with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
They've got Jared Allen. Jason Tatum is out there with Brown. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. East with the ball. Brunson with it. And the rejection by Morant.
Oh, bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Goes up the baseline, and good that time. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The three from Tatum. And the three ball is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the left side wing. Outside Durant. Here's the Beast. Covered by Lillard. The Beast. And it's the East with the rebound. Brown outside. Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about. What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Morant, the bounce pass. Wembanyama passes to the Beast. Off target from three-point range.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Allen with the screen for Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's the Beast. Morant outside. For the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
The three from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Tatum's gone 5 of 13 from the floor. That's below 40%. Back to Durant. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Allen. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Tatum. And it's Towns in for Jaylen Brown. Antetokounmpo dishes to Embiid. The West All-Stars pull it in. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Durant. Sabonis' screen on Towns. From 12 feet out. Durant, no good. KD's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Brunson with a clean look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Brunson outside. And that one, good. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Durant, the pass to the Beast. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
There's the pick. Here's KD. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Morant. Here's the Beast. Brunson covering. Here's the Beast. Morant outside. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
No good on the second free throw. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's the Beast. Brunson covering. The base passes to Durant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson outside. Inside. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
They weren't even trying.